Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to do the Access Chapter 2 simulation training. It's a create a new database using the blank database template. Save the database. Okay. And now I am going to save this template as A2 A0 H1 bank. Create a field in the second column of the table using the sort. Okay. Now you can see here that now I am going to create a field in the second column of the table using the sort text. Okay.
Click to add arrow at the top of.
Here you can sort.
With field 1 selected as the field name, type branch ID.
Type branch ID and then press enter. Okay, now you can see here I am going to add a field. Save the table using the name branch. I have done this modification. Switch the view to the branch table to the datasheet view. Switch the view to the branch table for the datasheet view to design view. With the branch table open in the design view, delete the ID field. Now you can see here I am going to move to del the ID field.
With the ID field in the Microsoft.
Now I am going to do this one. I am dealing with Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Database Access. I have completed this question. Now I am going to move for my next question. Set the branch ID field as a primary key over the table. I have completed this question. Now I am going to move for my next question. It says modify the property of the branch ID field by changing the field size 5. Branch ID field by changing the field size 5. Change the caption property. For the manager ID, I have completed this question. Now I am going to move for the next question. In the design view, add new field after the location field using the name. In the design view, add a new field. Change the data type of the start field, date over time. Date over time. Here you can see I am going to do this one. And press tab. I have completed this question. Now I am going to move for my next question. View the branch table in datasheet view. Enter in the start date. Now you can see here I have completed this one. Now I am going to move for my next question. begin the process or to import the Excel workbook from the Excel. Now I'm going to move data from the Excel workbook, customer, Excel file.
Click the External Data tab.
Okay, now you can see here I'm going to do this one. I am dealing with Microsoft Word, Microsoft Data with Access. Just text me through WhatsApp or email. In the first row containing, click the next modify field option to no duplicates. Okay, modify the field option of CID field so in exceed with no duplicates. And click next. Set the CID field as a primary key, click next. Set the CID as a primary key, click next and complete the wizard using the default table name. Don't save the import step. Set the CID field. Now you can see here I am going to do this one. Set the CID field as a primary key, click next and complete the wizard using the CID as a primary key and don't save the import. I have completed the question number 6. Now I am going to move for the next question. Begin the process to import the Access database. Here you can see I am dealing with Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Data with Excel. Just text me through WhatsApp or email if you need the solution of any Microsoft class. I am here to do a quality grade for you. I can make 100% grade for you in all assessments, simulation training, simulation exam, weekly assignments, weekly exam and weekly quizzes. Begin the process to import the Access database. Select the account table and then click OK. Select the account table, click OK. Don't save the import step and then close. I have completed the question number 7. Now I am going to move for the next question. With the customer table open in design view and change the CID field name to customer ID. With the customer table in design view, change the CID field to customer ID. Customer ID. Here you can see and press enter. Sorry, here is a little mistake. With the customer table open in design view, change the CID field name with customer ID. And press enter. Apply the default phone number and put mouse to the phone. Okay, in the phone field here you can see I am going to complete this one. I am dealing with Microsoft all
In the upper
classes,
section,
simulation training,
in the
simulation
field
exam and
properties
input mask
section of the
is
design
here.
Click Yes.
Okay,
In the
and finish. I am dealing with Microsoft all classes, simulation training, simulation exam, weekly assignments, weekly exam, and weekly quizzes. Just text me through WhatsApp or email if you need the solution of. Okay. I have completed the question number 9. Now I am going to move for the next question. Add a new record to the end of the customer table in the customer ID field. Now you can see here I am going to add a new record. Press tab and then Georgius. Last field name, enter OK. And then it say web feeds, OK. VRFIADIS, OK. I have completed this question number 10. Now I am going to move for my next question. Begin creating relationship in the database by adding the account. Now I am going to move for the relationship window. And then it say add the. By adding the account branch and the customer, now you can see here I am going to dealing with Microsoft all classes,
click the
database and relationship,
on the relation
show table,
in the show table dialog.
account, branch and customer.
Click close.
Now you can see here account, branch and customer, and then close the table. Create a one-to-many relationship between the branch ID field, and now you can see here I am going to move this one. I am dealing with branch ID field. Drag into the branch ID account table.
In the edit relation,
First,
create.
create a one-to-many relationship between branch ID field into the branch table and then account table. I have completed the question number 11. Now I am going to move for my next question. Join the customer ID field in the customer table and customer ID field in the account table. Select the enforcement refresher integrity. OK. Customer ID, join the customer ID field in the customer table. Join the customer ID field in the customer table to the customer ID field to the account table. And select the enforce refresher. Okay, now I am going to do this one.
Click in the customer ID
And
in the edit relationships dialog box. Click the
then it says enforce and cascade and cascade update related field checkbox. Updated field checkbox and then created the relationship. Open the account table in datasheet view. Then in the new record at the end of the account table account ID, now I am going to enter the new record 1 2 to 7 and press tab. Next it says 3 and press B60, press tab and balance field enter 4000, press tab and enter the press 413 2018 and press enter. You attempt OK. Okay, now it's say B16 to B15. I have completed the question number 12. Now I'm going to move for my next question. Use the query wizard to begin a simply query. Query wizard. Here query wizard. Query wizard. And OK. From the account table, add the field account ID, customer ID, branch ID, and balance, and click next. Open select and click next. Name of the query. Now I am going to what the title of the query. Accounts from campus branch. Accounts from campus branch, and then finish the wizard. I have done this one. I am dealing with Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Database Access. With the account from the campus branch query, open in the design view and set the criteria for the branch ID. Design view, it's already open, and then it says set the criteria for the branch ID. Set the criteria for the branch ID field. Here you can see with the account from the campus branch query, open in the design view and set the criteria for the from branch ID field to B50. I am dealing with Microsoft all classes, simulation training, simulation exam, weekly assignments, weekly exam and weekly quizzes. Set the criteria for the branch ID field, branch ID counts and branch ID field. Branch ID counts, branch ID. Okay, here I am going to set the criteria B50. Set the query sort the account ID field in ascending order. Set the query to sort the account ID in here you can see I am going to sort with ascending order. Run the query, and I have completed the question number 14. Now I am going to move for the next question. In the account from campus branch query, change the balance from the account ID 1. Okay. Now you can see here in the account from campus, and it say change the balance for the account ID 1020 and balance ID it say branch query. Account from campus branch query, change the balance for the account ID 1020 and press enter. And open the account table in datasheet view. Add a new record to the end of the account table. Now I am going to add a new record 1 to 28, press tab. 3 5, press tab. B50, press tab. 8000, press tab. Okay, and the open date it say 8/4/2018, and in the open date press tab. Open the account from the campus branch query in the datasheet view and notice customer ID Here you can see I am going to complete this one. I am dealing with Microsoft all classes, simulation training, simulation exam, weekly assignments, weekly exam and weekly quizzes. Open the account from the campus branch query in the datasheet view. Make a copy of the account from the
Right-click the accounts from Right-click in the navigation pane, and from the type Accounts from Campus Branch Sorted as the query name.
Here you can see I am going to do this one. I am dealing with Microsoft all classes, simulation training, simulation exam, weekly assignments, weekly exam and weekly quizzes. Accounts from the campus. Now I am going to rename this one. From CAMPUS campus, EMCH branch, sorted and then OK. And open the new query in the design view. Remove the sort from the account ID. Sort the query from the customer ID field and then where the balance field is sending order. And run the query. I have completed this question. Now I am going to move for the next question. It says add the branch table to the top of the pane to the query design and view window. Here you can see now I am going to solve the question number 15. I am dealing with Microsoft all classes, simulation training, simulation exam.
Pane, and then drag the selected
add the branch table to the top to the pane of the query design.
Window.
Now you can see here I am going to add the branch table. Drag the location field from the branch table to field. Okay, now you can see here I am going to solve this one. I am dealing with Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Database Access. Text me through WhatsApp or email if you need instruction of any Microsoft class. I am here to develop quality guide for you. Drag the location field. Okay. Location field from the branch to the first empty column in the design. Drag the location field from the branch table. I am dealing with Microsoft all classes, simulation training, simulation exam, weekly assignments, weekly exam and weekly quizzes.
The first empty column in the query design grid. Click in the fifth row, which is the criteria row, under the location field. Type campus, press escape to dismiss the autocomplete text if necessary, and then press.
Here you can see deselect the show checkbox below the branch ID. Read the B15 criteria. I have completed the question number 15. Now I am going to move for the next question. Here you can see begin the criteria curious design view, add the branch account and customer table in the begin the criteria. Begin to create a query in the design view. Here you can see I am going to solve this one. I am dealing with Microsoft all classes, simulation training, simulation exam, weekly assignments, weekly exam and weekly quizzes. You can directly text me through WhatsApp or email. Here you can see create a query design.
Double click the branch table. Double click
branch and account.
Double click the customer.
Customer.
Close.
add the branch account and the customer. Branch account and customer, and then close the table. From the customer table, add the last field name in the first column. Query create. Customer table, I am going to add the last name, last name to the first column of the. From the customer table, add the first name. Now I am going to add the from the customer table. From the count table, add the balance field from the third column. The count table balance field. From the branch table, add the location field. Branch table location field in the first empty column. Set the criteria to the when the run query 1 only record that the balance less than or equal to 1000. That when the query 1, now you can see here I am going to set a criteria according to the instruction of question number 16.
Click in the criteria
in the balance
row
field,
of the balance column, type less than
equal to
symbol,
okay
equal sign
1000.
1000, and then press
Okay,
enter.
now you can see here in the balance field I am going to add a criteria. Less than or equal to 1. Run the query and save the save the query as I am going to save the query with the name of balance 1000 or less, or less, and then okay. I have completed this question. Now I am going to move for my next question. Set the criteria when open 2011 last okay. Today I have done Access Chapter 2 simulation training. If you need the solution of this project, you can directly text me through WhatsApp or email. I am here to deliver quality grade for you. Okay, thank you so much.